Welcome to Prophecy Talk. I am your host and the person that really wants to hear what you have to say and why you have to say it. I am the Archbishop Kifa Ben Israel. Yay, 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 yay. And we are here today to talk about a new platform that the Spirit of the Most High has come up with in my time in my spirit, man. And it's going to be called the Prophetic Corner. That's right, the Prophetic Corner. How this is going to work is that if you want to be part of the class, then you contact me via email. My email that you can contact me on is Dr. Dr. Keefa, Kepha, Ben, Ben, Israel, Israel, the number 77 at Comcast.net. Now that's real simple. All you got to do is contact me there if you want to be a part of the actual class. Okay. Each class will be broadcasted on YouTube for the sake of, excuse me, will be broadcasted on Facebook for the sake of those that would like to come in and join in that probably don't have the opportunity or they can't afford to get in. We're trying to make it easy and give you an opportunity to be able to do all of the above, all of the above. And this is, I was saying to my elder Diane, my administrator, I was saying to her that I need at least one more day a week to teach. Now I already teach on Saturday and Sunday. I already teach on those days. Or better yet, I teach on Saturday, and then on Sunday that's more of a platform for the students to be able to to display the flow of the Holy Spirit. Don't have a problem with that because that's what it's all about. But I told Elder Diane, I said, look, I need me one more day per week to teach. So I guess what I have done is that I have snuck in a day on Wednesday to talk about prophets, to get a group of prophetic minded people and prophets together on the platform, on the Zoom platform. And those of you out there on Facebook get a chance to see us conversate very openly in front of everybody. I think that is very exciting, exuberating, um, puts a lot of hope into the prophetic purpose. Amen. Puts a lot of hope into that. And not only does it put a lot of hope into it, but it gives you a lot of drive to go further and further and further into your prophetic process of learning. Because a lot of people don't realize that there is a definite process that you have to go through. I don't care who you are, it is a process. And we're going to do what we can to help you to understand and to flow with that process because it's really important that you get it now and not wait later. So that's what we got in the cards for the future. Come and join the prophetic corner and learn. That's basically all you can do is join the prophetic corner and learn. All right. Now, those of you that are interested in it, again, I gave the email or whatever way of contact that you have with me. Let me know that you're interested in the particular class itself. Okay. And we'll be starting this thing on September the 18th, which is on a Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. on the Central Standard Time, and uh, of course at 4 p.m. on the Mountain and Pacific timings. All right. If you have any questions about that, again, email me. Take the time out to get personable with me and email me. I don't bite. I don't bite. I don't even bite the devil. I just cast him out. So contact me and I will be glad to discuss this with you as far as getting it started for you. And you'll be very appreciative of what you get. Very appreciative. Okay. Now, there's been a lot of things going on in the week. Um, I don't know how many of you saw the presidential debate here in America on Tuesday between former President Donald Trump and current Vice President Kamala Harris. It was a tremendous debate. I thought. I thought that Vice President Harris did a tremendous job. She looked very presidential. She was very precise in the questioning that came her way. And to me, if I wasn't sure about it, I'm sure now who I'm actually going to vote for. No, I'm not going to announce it because that is totally none of anybody's business. Well, top-notch singing star Taylor Swift came and endorsed Vice President Harris. That's something in itself. She endorsed him. All right. And then at the same time that she was being endorsed, there were a lot of people that were talking about a video that went viral of Bishop T.D. Jakes where he talked about the lack of financial responsibility and the reason why a lot of people in America are just, you might as well say lazy, comfortably lazy since the pandemic. Now, I kind of agree with that. Kind of. Shalom to you, my brother over there on Twitch. I kind of agree with that because since the pandemic, people have gotten lazy. They really have. And they have become complacent with their status and really don't want to go back to work. I'm not agreeing with Bishop Jakes and I'm not disagreeing with Bishop Jakes, but I just see the perspective from the pandemic. A lot of people did not go back to work. A lot of people did do stay at what they call stay at home jobs. As a matter of fact, some people maneuver their entire operation to their house. So I mean, I don't know really what the controversy is. Maybe people don't like the tone that Bishop Jakes used. I don't know. Don't get me the line. Okay. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't know. But I do know this much, that after the pandemic, there were a lot of complacent people that were jobless and still operating as if they had something. So that's a very true thing. And then he made a controversial statement, and he said that the marriage rate was greater during the time of slavery. Mm, I think that's where we draw the line. I really do. I mean, seriously, I think that's where I myself and the bishop are definitely not in agreement. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm in agreement that there were more marriages, but I'm not in agreement with the fact that you use slavery as an example, because they were slaves. And that was a common practice amongst the slaves, was to get married. So to be a slave and and to compare notes with what was going on during that time to the timing that we're living in today is a really bad narrative, because slaves had no choice in the matters in which they dealt with. Of course, they were more family orientated. Of course, the women were way more controlled. But the key word here is control. So to have control is not necessarily a blessing, or even not even a curse. But to have that type of control says a lot. Now we fast forward to the 21st century, and we see women with tremendous rights, which they should have. Um, I will never advocate for someone not to have rights or to know their worth amongst the community or the people that they're dealing with. But we are just in a fickle, if you will, with that. I believe in the freedoms and the rights of other people in story. I believe in the freedoms and the rights of other people. I come from a generation of people that were enslaved. So I'm not going to advocate, literally advocate for things to be controlled. We can be regulated. There's a difference between regulation and control. So I'm never going to use slavery as an example for our modern day society in the way things should go. I think Bishop Jakes made a tremendous folly in that analogy. I do. I think he made a tremendous folly in that analogy. Say what you want, say what you will. You know, you may talk junk to me, you may say that I'm anti-biased or something is wrong with my head, whatever the case may be. Speaking of what's wrong with some people's head, at that debate on Tuesday night, former President Donald Trump spoke of immigrant Haitians eating cats and pets. Wow. Now, why you want to pick on the brother man of all people to want to pick on and talk about? Why would you pick on the brother man and then try to put him out there and say they're eating they're eating cats and pets? And if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. You can write in the chat or whatever the case may be. But I believe that this notion came from his vice president or his vice presidential candidate, J.D. Vance. It's just something about that guy that just really irks me. But yeah, I believe he got that from him. And that's where the narrative has come from. Huh, go figure that. I'm pretty sure that some of you are on other social media platforms and you've seen the memes about the cats and all this other stuff, but that's what that is about because of the statements that have been made. And just crazy statements, y'all. Listen, if you want to get some teaching, you want to get some prophetic training, which I advise any and everybody to get prophetic training, you can contact me at Dr. Dr. Keefa, KEPHA Israel, ISREAL, the number 77 at Comcast.net. You can contact me there and we can set you up for learning sessions. Prophecy Talk is a show and program that is sponsored by the Spirit of Excellence and Honor Fellowship, where I preside as the presiding bishop, founder, and CEO of the fellowship. And on behalf of the Spirit of Excellence and Honor Fellowship, we want to, it's going to be a new chapter in our fellowship come next month. The majority of us are going to be down in North Carolina celebrating the 69th anniversary of none other than Apostle Ralph D. Woods Sr. in Statesville, North Carolina. Wherever you're at in social media, I have put up different posters and flyers about the event. So if you want to join us and meet us there, you're welcome to meet us in the house and to enjoy the festivities. But my main goal, period, is to teach you the word of the Most High, to show you the ways of the Most High, and to operate totally and solely into the presence of the Spirit of Yah. Well, this is my moment and this is my time. I don't see anybody that is piquing my curiosity on the chat or anything like that. So it's my chance to say that it's nice to be loved by somebody that loves you. And remember, we're always here for you. We'll be back with another prophecy talk on tomorrow. And all I can say is God bless. God bless. Shabbat Shalom.